Hello everyone. Today we're gonna look at a very interesting geometry problem that appeared in the first round of Singapore's Mathematical Olympiad in 2014. Let's get started by reading the question together. In the diagram below, AD is perpendicular to AC and angle BAD is equal to angle DAE, which is equal to 12. If the length of AB plus the length of AE equals to the length of BC, find angle ABC. Okay, so this problem is interesting because it will require drawing additional lines to solve it. So let's get started by drawing this triangle a bit larger so we can play around with it. So we are given that this angle is 12 degrees and this angle is 12 degrees, but this angle DAC is 90 degrees. And we know that the sum of this and the sum of this has to be equal to the sum of this length, right? So let's write all this mathematically. So we have x here, we have y here, and here we have x plus y. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna extend this line by amount of y. So I have additional line that extends from point A along the same line by length of y. Why did I do this? Well, I did this because if I connect this E prime with C, I have an isosceles triangle. So if I have an isosceles triangle, I have two angles being equal to each other. So this angle, the angle ABC, then is 100 minus the sum of these angles, which is 2 alpha, right? Well, then we can find this and these angles easily because this is just an exterior angle which is going to be equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So it's going to be 192 minus 2 alpha. Same for this one, 204 minus 2 alpha, because 192 minus 2 alpha plus 12 is going to be 204 minus 2 alpha. Well, if this angle is 90 degrees and this angle is 12 degrees, well, this angle has to be 78 degrees, right? This angle is also 78 degrees, right? Because you have 12 plus 90 plus 78, which has to add up to 180. So if you look at this figure, if we zoom out and look at this figure, what do we see? We see that this angle and this angle are the same. This length y and this length are the same, and this length, which two of these triangles share, right? Triangle AE prime C and AEC, this length AC is same for both triangles. So these two triangles are congruent, right? So if these two triangles are congruent, then this angle must be equal to this angle. So I can write down alpha, which is this angle, has to be equal to 204 minus 2 alpha. Or I can find alpha from here to be equal to 68 degrees. Now, if I know alpha is 68 degrees, I can find angle ABC easily, which is just going to be 180 minus 2 alpha, right? Or it is going to be 44 degrees. And that's the answer to this question. I hope everything is clear. Thank you.